Hello everyone. I've wanted to make this video for a few days now, but I was on a little vacation until yesterday. So as many of you are probably aware, there's been a lot of disparaging information coming out about a company that sponsored quite a lot of YouTubers, including myself. That company being Established Titles. The video in question that started all of this can explain why better than I can. So I'm not going to go into explicit detail about what they've done here, but it's essentially been revealed that they're a complete scam, and they're a company that I definitely don't want to be associated with in any way. I was approached by one of my agents, and now good friend of mine, over a year ago about promoting this company, and at that point in time, there wasn't really too much on the internet as far as negative reviews go. Yes, there were some here and there, but overall, people's opinions about them seemed to be pretty positive. Because of that, since then, I haven't really looked into them much further, as I assume that what was supposedly true then was still true today. Now, of course, there's always comments on my videos, or any YouTube video with a sponsor, with some sort of negative opinion on that sponsor or on sponsorships in general. And because I had assumed that this company was legit, I ignored those comments just as much as I ignore comments about other companies that I promote. When I promote a company, I make sure to not only investigate them, but test their products myself. And I've turned down quite a few in the past that I felt were either subpar or disingenuous. Now, Established Titles was a company that I actually liked quite a lot, as the idea behind it is pretty cool. And not only that, but they claim to have supported a couple of the most reputable charities out there, which made it even better. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And to find out why, again, I encourage you to watch this video, which I'll put a link to down below. Now, the blame for promoting this company on my part is entirely mine, as if I'm going to promote a company over a long period of time, I should be making sure that their standings are still as good as they were when I started promoting them, as nothing in life is guaranteed, and the merits of a person or company can change on a dime. So for that, I take all the blame, and I'd like to express my sincere apologies to anyone who has purchased something from them, as it has never been my intent to mislead any of you or harm you in any way. So going forward, I will be listening to those negative comments a bit more, and if I'm going to be promoting a company, I'll make sure to consistently keep tabs on them. And if something like this happens in the future, or if any of you find anything shady about the companies that I promote, feel free to message me anywhere, and I'll look into it right away. Now, another company that I recently promoted, Kamikoto, is actually operated by the same company. And if anyone who's been following this noticed, in the comments of any of these posts or videos, there's a lot of talk about Kamikoto being a scam as well. And the reason for that is because their claims of using Japanese steel are entirely unfounded, and they're actually a company based in China, just like Established Titles, that uses subpar materials. I had done some research into them, and used the knives, and thought they were alright. But I'm in no way a knife expert, and my research obviously wasn't too in-depth. So that's another company that you guys should be watching out for. With that in mind, I'm going to be taking down any mention of Established Titles or Kamikoto on all of my videos starting today. And for a few hours after this video has come out, you might notice that some of these ads are still on these videos. And that's because it does take a few hours for YouTube to process any trimming on a video. So hopefully by tomorrow, any mention of them will be scrubbed from my channel. But even with all the negative press coming out about them, that might not be enough to protect everybody from falling prey to their business practices. So until these companies go under, if they ever do, I encourage all of you to warn anyone you know about purchasing something from either Established Titles or Kamikoto. Now, unfortunately, I'm not in a position to reimburse everyone who might have bought a title after learning about Established Titles from any of my videos. But what I can do is take what I've been recently paid and donate it to the charities they claim to be in league with to partially make it up to anyone who did. Now, the recent two videos that featured these ads, the one on Colonel Jessup and the one about the good, the bad, and the ugly, I haven't been paid for yet. But I have been paid for the one that's on the tier list update video. So I'm going to take that payment, $2,000, and donate 1,000 each to One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future. So any of you who purchased a title from them or a set of knives can think of your purchase as being part of this donation to these charities. And as proof of my goodwill in this area, I will be posting a screenshot on a community post tomorrow showing that I've donated to both of these charities. Once again, I am incredibly sorry for promoting these companies, and even more so to anyone who bought their products. Thank you all for supporting me over these last few years. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. And as always, I'll be seeing you soon.